See what I mean? See what I mean by wearing their Fallout inspiration on their sleeve? Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, but it's right there. I'm going to put the volume down, because this is the first time I'm running it. That's very Fallout-y. 30 power. Oh yeah, that's easy going to be power armor. Okay, that's actually not too bad volume-wise. I'll risk turning it up a little bit.
Continue the search. The search for secrets left over from the days long gone. Before the end of civilization as we knew it. In a day in a world. In long abandoned ruins. Relics await.
You can see what you mean by power armor. Getting the fucking mech Shinji. Hello, Metro vibes. It really has a lot of Metro vibes. You know, Metro, Fallout. I'm betting they've got Wasteland vibes, and that's in here as well.
Desolation and death.
Now where's Stalker? Yeah, I can imagine there's definitely Stalker vibes. You have to start seeing anomalies start popping up. What's the point? I do have the Stalker trilogy. Production value is great. It really does. Like, this is impressive.
The Cold War ended with mutually assured destruction.
Like, it's not often nowadays that you get a cutscene that's been done in, you know, real life footage, but it's done so well. I think this is film. Yeah.
Looking for a path.
Yeah, definitely think this is film. But
people out of the ruins.
Film done to this degree? I like it.
Mysteries of the past. But sometimes we forget the old adage. In the wastes, nothing is what it seems.
Ooh. You know, Dragon's Dogma did IRL meat cooking. I love that. That seems to have divided the community. Like, I've not played Dragon's Dogma 2, but people are saying, you know, either that it's lazy because it looks like it's stock footage, or that it looks amazing. Think I got that. Think I got that in time. Hall of Fame. Oh, that's got to be the credits. Bullshit. Yeah. That was kind of loud. Premium content? Can't be found. Okay. Hello, Pip-Boy interface. Everything's down to 54%, but the master's up to... Okay. I can never tell these days whether that's my PS5 settings or whether they're actually doing it less than 100%. Most people are wrong and have no brain. Or maybe they do. Render scale 100, max camera distance 100, camera speed, controls. Ooh. Oh, item highlight. Oh. Camera zoom out, camera zoom in, fast menu inventory, change camera, change weapon, characteristics, map general rest, choose, close, apply, target select. Okay. Most I know about Dragon's Dogma 2 is that it's Capcom fucked the PC release and yet to even address the performance issues. That sounds like Capcom. Not just Pip-Boy, but old school minds vibes are all very true. But both, they use high quality stock footage of meat cooking. With the amount of money they have, they couldn't have recorded their own footage. Come on, Capcom. After speed 100%. Pause on targeting, show enemy turn. Isometric mode. I can turn on isometric mode. I can turn on, hey, this feels like Fallout. Camera moving, camera snapping distance. Additional. Special code. I don't know what it is. Blending gore on, play cinematics vibration. Yeah, sure. Forgot Stalker's a thing. They're working on Stalker 2, I believe. Yeah. New game. Create character. You can create your own character, customize name, gender, ability, skills, distinctions. Vadim, Gregory, Mikhail, Svetlana. Good God, her strength. Svetlana uses pistols in battle, but prefers to avoid violent altercations together. She is also ready to pick the pockets of wasteland dwellers if need be, and is good at cracking locks. Well, that sounds almost like exactly like Chinya. Also, instead of the special system or the classic system, we have SETI Apple. Why my brain going with the special code being vodka? I want to just quickly have a look to see what it is, because it could be one of two things. It could be a thing for redeeming in-game items through promotional codes, or it's the cheat menu. Special code. Oh, it's Kickstarter bonus things. There. There. Let's be burning any and all goodwill with the PC player base to make footage of meat cutting. Yeah, this is sadly true. Did Google Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl coming 5th September 2024. So that does look like it's a copy and paste that you've done there, DJ, and if so, whoever wrote the original doesn't know how to spell Chernobyl. Which, if it was typed in hand by you, then fair enough, because it's not a commonly known spelling. But if that was an official thing, then what? I keep thinking I should play Stalker. I really should. Create a new character. Oh, next is triangle. Right. Portrait. That was quite a selection. That was quite the selection. Oh my good God. See the copy of the web. Yeah, that is not how you spell Chernobyl. That face. That face. Yes. There are a lot more options here than I was going to think. I could just go blank face. I could just do that. Why, like devs picks? It's not. For one, the dev team's only like 12 people. Yeah, you look Chinya enough. Appearance. Skin tone, tone 1, 2, 3. Haircut, Dragon Mother. Bouffant, bob cut, ponytail, cascade, parting, Jeanne d'Arc, wavy. Oh, what's that with Dragon Mother? It's got the word dragon in it. Hair colour, brown, grey, light grey, blonde, red. That's more orange, but I'll take it. Oh, yeah, natural red, head, ginger. I'll go with that. As close as I can get to Chinya. Characteristics. Governs maximum carry weight, intimidation, dialogues, melee and armor damage, while slightly increases maximum health. Endurance increases maximum health total, resistance against enemies, pits, whether survivors, and all depend on endurance. I am going to go. Oh my god, they've got descriptors. Well, we got to have a look at some of these. Muscular atrophy. And all the way up to Vasily Alexiev. So endurance 1, like a blade of Glimmermouse, and 10 is Man of Steel. 8 is Spetsnaz. Dexterity 1 is partial paralysis. Rhea's elephant in a china shop. I like that. Persian prince. I see what you've done there. I see that Prince of Persia reference. Intellect. Comatose. Comatose. Genius. But you could be a titan of thought. Comatose, yes. Attention. Almost blind. Julius Caesar. Oh, I love this already. Personality. Oh, tactless. I thought it said testicles. Heated. Cult leader. Personality 10, you're a cult leader. Like that. Same as everyone. Luck 4 is a stand-up comedian. Cursed. Lightning rod. Cult leader is Scoo, yeah. Lucky, born in a cowl. Successful stuntman, fortunes chosen, walking luck charm. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna have to, dodge blows, combat speed, accuracy. Because accuracy on ranged combat, we're going to have to pop a few into that. Above that. Drop that. Ginny ain't that lucky. She's not all that smart either. She does have a way with people, though. Let's put her luck actually up to 6. That seems fine. Actually, no, I'll want endurance up. There. There we go. That seems like a good one. Skills. 230 points. Oh, it tells me. Okay. It turned out I could have been Gladstone, Gander, and Varian there. I would hurt myself laughing. Nice. Pistols SMG. Experience for killing with opponent's gun by skill increases by 10%. That's wake. That's wake. That's wake that up, yes. I was attacking with stocks and handles the weapon governed by the skill. That's at 100. I could put that up to 100. Rifles and shotguns. We're going rifles. We're getting rifles. Rifles, rifles, rifles. Always like myself some rifles. It also means shotguns, because, you know. Automatic firearms? I've never been a fan of automatics. Weapons, don't care much. Speechcraft, let's pop that up to 50. And barter as well, because why not? Gambling. I think I'm okay with that gambling. Survival, it's... Honestly, it is a Ukrainian-made post-apocalyptic game. I'm gonna need survival. Give me shotgun, don't need to aim. Exactly. Point in rough direction, pull trigger, pump. First aid, I think I might need that. Chinya's not exactly the best at avoiding being damaged. Stealth, she's not that stealthy, and I don't know how easily. Oh, stealth governs stealing, mostly. Or at least the XP gains. Lockpicking, I'm going to put lockpicking up to 50, because lockpicking helps. Pickpocket, I don't really use pickpocket in games. Apart from, you know, like when there's a trophy for, say, hey, place a live grenade in someone's pocket. Technology. You know what? Yeah, she's not computer illiterate. Tinkering. We're gonna be able to craft. We're gonna be able to craft. Okay, so I have 66 points. Let's see how many points, how many skills I put up to 50, and see if I can kind of like flat improve them all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Although in fairness, I have not touched martial arts myself, so 8. Yep. Game? Computer? Hello? Thank you. 8.25. Or just go all in on rifle and shotgun. My experience with the original Atom tells me that would be a bad plan. I looked at the man and wondered what was lurking under his skin. He unzipped and peeled back his face to show them. Oh, good God. Bit back on the personal horror. I think what I'm going to do is, because it goes into 8.25, if I put 8 into all of these and everything left over, I will throw into rifles and shotguns. There's 2 points left over. You like doing those 2-sentence horrors? Yeah. Now you watch. Watch as this makes me absolutely unable to use anything. Enable? Unable. Traits. Oh. Destructive diplomat, a kind word and a gun always trumps a sole kind word, or at least in your opinion. Personality +3, speechcraft +20, chance to talk my way out of random encounters 20. Ah. Firearm skills +10, strength -1, sequence -7, dodge -7. That's not bad. Sensei. A wise master of martial arts once said that those who kill with bullets spend their life searching the waste for more ammo. Those who kill with fists spend a minute to loot enemy corpses and are ready to kill once more. You were that master. Shooting and reloading firearms costs an extra action point. Yeah, that's not my style. The man was unable to pick the gun up to fire it. It wasn't surprising considering he had no fingers left. Jesus. Deadly Doc. Your incurable addiction made you into a monster, and every time you feel this first stage of withdrawal, you'll do everything to make others feel a fraction of the pain you endure. Intellect +2, first aid +30, critical chance winning withdrawal +10%. You are always drug addicted and can never be cured. Wow. Wow. Bloodthirsty ogre. You have many layers, but the one most people see is that of a blood-crazed psycho cannibal. No wonder folks will concentrate their fire on you in any shootout. Gather 3 meat from people you murder, survival +30, all enemies have +15% chance to panic at the start of the battle if they are 8 squares or less around you, personality -2, 50% chance of being attacked instead of any teammates in combat. I like that. I really like that. It would damage my ability to talk myself out of stuff, but if I took that, I basically cancel each other out to a +1. Timid theoretician. You know how to achieve great ones of post-war technology, however you rarely hold something heavier than a ruler and a pencil. Intellect +1, you start with level 3 recipes, tinkering technology +30, personality -1, carry weight -15. Sexy beast. I haven't read the description yet, but sexy beast already sounds like Chinya. You spent a lot of time making it so any person of the opposite gender falls for your charms. Now all you have to do is make your own gender less envious of your love life. Personality +2, barter work +2, only works the opposite gender, personality -1 when talking to your own gender. That's not too bad. Oh no, 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 we don't want sexy beast and bloodthirsty ogre. We don't want sex bloodthirsty beast ogre, we don't. And yet I kind of do. Big boned. First they called you the corpulent cadet, now they call you a massive major, but all those bullets are wrong. Oh, bullies are bullets. You're indeed healthy and simply big bone, that's no lie. Hunger sets into goes, oh god. Lick the bloody rocks. Death by Snoo-Soo. Yes, Snoo-Soo just comes with its own food. Lone genius. You're always smart, attentive, and charming kid, but it's hard for you to learn from life experience. Use your crippling lack of empathy. Ooh. Trickster. You rarely visited the gym, but everyone used the master of unlocking. Right. Roid Rampage. If your lifespan was like a century or two, maybe you'd have the time to gain muscle the old-fashioned way. Life in the waste isn't that long for anyone, though. At least that's what you say to yourself to justify your disturbing pill addiction. The mother smiled at her child as she wished them a happy birthday. The child opened their present only to find an arm infected with the bubonic plague inside. Oh, gods. Pack leader. You're a born leader, a shepherd, a visionary, a grand strategist, and a prime target for everyone in the shooting range. Oh. Retrograde. While the Chodes and the Dweebs constructed their little inventions, you grew muscle mass and did heavy endurance training. Trash used in crafting is finite. Raw force is infinite. Hounded individual. Everyone is out to get you. Trust nobody. All friends and relatives are replaced by fake automatons when you're not looking. Did they bug your beat supply? Was that glowing KGB spectre watching you just now? Are these new neighbors scanning your dreams? Stay vigilant. You only have yourself. When you're alone... Oh, that's... Lone wolf, basically. Freedom lover. Firearms are the only religion worth following this damned world. Oh, I love that. There is only salvation, its only guarantee of human rights, freedom and justice for all. Firearms are things you'll never give up, things they will have to take from your cold, dead hands. I love that. Weird loner. You spent your last vacation in your favourite place, a dump full of broken pre-war machinery. Too bad you were so excited when crafting you forgot to take most of your meals. Lucky bastard. You never called yourself lucky. People who witnessed you juggle chainsaws while walking a minefield did it for you. What the fuck? 30% chance to skill check pass in untrained skills. That's kind of good. Natural born trader. You worked with a caravan in your spare time. Trading became your second nature. However, since you had men to lug wares and guard the caravan for you, your physical skills regressed somewhat. Freedom love will most likely be your trait in this. Yeah, freedom love is good. Wacky woodsman. On the plus side, you taught yourself to kill beasts of all kinds so cleanly you never had messed up the valuable parts. On the other hand, you often forget to clean yourself after a hunt. Against monsters and animals, grab valuable body parts with a knife, you get twice as much loot from animal monsters, 28%, that's quite good. God's mistake. Behold, the mistake of God. You fail at everything you do, but there's a bright side. You're more resilient due to a constant accidental self-harm, and you manage to make your terrible luck contagious. When you mess up, your enemies mess up as well. Critical attack power slightly raised, endurance +2. The less luck you have, the more your opponents mess up in astonishing and baffling ways. From time to time, you suffer fatal mistakes yourself, naturally. I'm tempted to go back and drop my luck to 1 and take that. Doomed guy. You are cursed to suffer a cruel and terrible fate, but that only makes you want to kill more. I've got 4 more points I can put anywhere. You know what? We are going to pop attention up to 10 and dexterity up to 9. I think actually might need more endurance. May have made a 2-sentence horror thread on the server. Oh no. Oh no. Right, traits. God's mistake. Because I'm sorry, but you are going to give me hilarious things if I've got next to no luck. I'm taking this and luck 1. Could drop all stats to 1 to see how far you can make it. I'm fairly certain you need to spend all your attribute points. What was the other one I wanted? Oh, now what do I do? Am I going to be a bloodthirsty cannibal or am I going to be a sexy beast? I'm going to poll it. Put it to a poll. Please let me do that. Yep. Polls up. Polls up for 3 minutes. What is Chinya? Is she a bloodthirsty cannibal or is she a sexy beast? One person has voted bloodthirsty cannibal. Whoever that one person is, I like the way you think. Cannibal feels more chimber. Yeah, you're not wrong. But there wasn't an option to have bright green hair. Oh, there's another person voted for bloodthirsty cannibal. Ooh. Also, chat, don't force society isn't funny anymore. It's just going to make me, have to flip a coin. 1 before the 2 is me. Fair. Gonna yeet the house phone. Yes. Always yeet the house phone. While that's going on, I'm going to check if anyone else has entered into the raffle on Discord. Nope. Still got 3 people. Ah, oh god. Ah, I'm spinning and getting my head puzzled at the same time. Your brain just heard Chinya constantly humming "I'm too sexy for my shirt." The only problem with that is that as she's going around, she's, you know, stripping. Well, apparently, I don't know. I can't describe Chinya anymore because now I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen the bucket, you know, just pop off the back of my head like that. But now, apparently, we're going to have a clean thought, sexy Chimba. Chimba? Chinya. I mean, in fairness, I have not named her yet. But it was going to be Chimba anyway. Chimba. Ah! Chinya. Been playing too much Monster Hunter World, apparently. I keep saying Chimba when I want to say Chinya. I'm going to say that, you know, the vote has pretty much been decided. Unless you know, 4 people come in and all vote for the cannibal. We're going for the beast. Oh, God. Ah, God. Ah. It's not even Pride Month yet. Yeah. No. No, I'm not combining Chinya and Chimba. No. Abilities. Oh. Okay. Rifles and shotguns. Select ability level or go back. Fusilier. You taught yourself to shoot shotguns like a true pro. Get plus 1% damage when shooting from shotguns to every second level until the bonus reaches 10. Lowers the chance of jamming when shooting from rusty shotguns. Ability works retroactively as if taken on the first level. Ooh. True Grit. The ability to use rifles and shotguns is a great help in the wasteland. Rifle shots pierce 1% of armor and get 1% damage when shooting from rifles every second level until the bonus reaches 10. Lower chance of jamming when shooting. We're going to take both of those. What have we got on this? Fighting monsters is quite the important skill in the wastelands. Hit mutate monsters for double damage. Or animals. Who says violence can't create anything? You're great at making your human brethren into ghosts. Yeah, we'll take those. Lay down, friend. Double barrel attacks grant 10% knockout chance. Single barrel attacks grant 5%. Your opponents better keep their social distancing. Removes handicaps when firing rifles and shotguns point blank, yeah. You see better in the dark. Removes the penalty for aim shots during nighttime, yep. All those pesky limbs are simply unnecessary. Get 1% critical damage chance when aim shooting body parts from rifles and shotguns every second level. Okay. I can get the ultimates already. Aim at vital organs usually does the job. Even if your shotgun is armed with simple table assault, you can still make your shots memorable to your enemies. Ow. Aim at vital organs usually does the job. Aim shooting... oh, right. Is what you're projecting while shooting at your enemies extreme prejudice? Every bullet in an automatic rifle burst that hits the same enemy adds 2% knockout chance and raises non-critical damage by 4%. Only rifles. Don't cry and call mummy. Killing an enemy with an especially brutal death animation has a 15% chance to cause a panic amongst the still living enemies in 5 square range. Some say that man is the most dangerous of animals. Enemies standing in point blank range get 50% more damage when critically hit. If they die from such attacks, it always looks very gruesome. Yoink, yoink. I probably need to put in some skills elsewhere. Tinkering. Plus 1 skill point for every. That's quite good. Chance to break an item when crafting is lowered by 50%. Take both of those. 10% discount on trading. When you craft the items, you get 5% chance to juggle the items. You can piss it up without doing this. I don't know why that's in tinkering, but sure. Survival. Someone has to survive, might as well be you. Get plus 1 to avoid knockdown for every level until ability reaches 20%. Ability works out retroactively. Ability to max out healing effects for drugs available in the wasteland. Take both of those. Open skin. In travels and portals across the wasteland, even the weakest person hardens. You have deep pockets and health bonuses just for your good genes. Yeah, sure. Yeah, 1% cold resistance, 1%. That's nice. I can't take another one there, but I do want one. Yeah, we'll take that. I've now got no more skill points. You forgot how pretty your hunter is. In world? I mean, of course, it's Samus. Next, info. Oh, there's a... Oh, I started level 15! Of course, because it's a... Because it's a standalone expansion / sequel. Virginia. After your adventures in the Krasnomir region, you weren't simply promoted to Major, but also entrusted with a new mission that will bring you to the faraway city-state of Trudograd. Atom HQ is more than sure you are capable of completing this new assignment. Apply. In world. Yeah. Fully agreed. So, we're going for that. Health 122, dodge 17, action points 9, carry weight 47 kilograms, 1 melee damage, 14 skill points per level, damage threshold is nothing, damage resistance is 8, cold resistance 31, toxic resistance 40, sequence 18, regeneration 45, chance of critical hit 2. Yes. Oh, game. Difficulty slider. A mode for new players. You get more experience points, you get a bigger chance of avoiding random encounters. Average difficulty I recommend for most players. Not too easy, not too hard. A mode for experienced players, saving out only outside out of battle. You get less XP, harder to avoid random encounters. Survival. A mode for those who'd like to tickle their nerves. Permadeath. Progress is saved only by exiting the main menu. Or in a cutscene by hell. It's blondes. There's something about, you know, feisty blondes. Start. We're going on easy because I'm not good at this. Okay, this is definitely a rendered cutscene rather than film, but my good god, the fidelity on it is still good. Nice little detail, you know, the camera snaps up as, you know, I clearly saluted.
Major. Everything you are about to hear is highly classified. We choose you for this briefing due to your activities in the Central Waste 2 years ago. The information about the asteroid you delivered upon return from Krasnoznamenny greatly agitated the Central Command. Our science teams did not reach a solid conclusion, but all of them agreed that the potential impact of the asteroid would be devastating to all life in the wastes. This is why Central Command organized a special research group with the goals of studying the nature of the problem and finding possible solutions. For the last 1.5 years, the best minds of Atom worked on this problem. Now it seems that, despite the current state of science and technology in the wastes, a solution has been reached. East of the Central Waste and our base of operations, there is a city called Trudograd. Once it was home to a special strategic manufacturing facility, the Inverter Factory, which was ran by a certain Professor Goryachev.
Real people. Yeah, it's flicking between film and rendered, and it's doing it very well, honestly. That's some very good production value.
It is possible that the facility still stands or even operates protected by the city walls. This facility is very important to our cause. Before the war, it was used to manufacture an experimental electromagnetic propulsion device, the RR-1 railgun. According to top-secret documents we uncovered during our research, this invention of Professor Goryachev was able to deliver special polymer-based projectiles straight into Earth's orbit, or even further into outer space at tremendous speeds. If this information can be trusted, this device might just happen to be humanity's sole chance at destroying the asteroid before impact. Your mission is to venture into Trudograd, find Professor Goryachev and scout out the inverter facility for any traces of the RR-1 railgun. If the propulsion device will be found, we will take it from there, securing and transporting it to HQ for further study and usage against the asteroid menace. Good luck, Major, and let there be Atom.
Okay. Like, when they were saying about the asteroid, I was thinking, okay, we're going to be sent to see if we can nuke it out of the sky. No, we're going to railgun it out instead. I like. You should update Clive's whatchamacallums.
You're
Shout-outs.
sitting in
Yes.
a small clearing in front of a blazing campfire. The autumn forest surrounds you, and it creaks peacefully in the dead of night. The air hangs heavy with the promise of snow and the beginning of winter. The fire crackles softly with the branches that you feed it, enchanted by the darting, dancing flames. Crackling wood and the hiss of boiling sap are the only sounds in your tiny campsite. With a sigh, you stretch your back and gaze over at your surprised guest. He's a short fellow, hunchbacked and raggedly dressed. He emerged from the tall trees about an hour ago and asked if he could warm his bones by the fire. Surprisingly, you disregarded your hard-earned knowledge of the wastes and agreed. Now, he's sitting on the opposite side of the fire, his face hidden in the shadows of a hood. His silence is unnerving. You begin to regret allowing the stranger into your camp. Maybe saying something would help ease the tension?
Narrated scene. I like this. Nice, isn't it? Remain silent. Who are you? Anyone wants to share a snack? Start saying, "Oh, how many have I killed? How many left to bleed out their lives in the dust?" Oh God. Ah. Well, welcome. Quite nice, isn't it?
The stranger looks away, up from the fire, and stares directly at you. Or at least it feels like he's staring. You cannot make out his face. Yes.
Pop off like it does.
Wind,
No.
he says in
No,
a
it's just going to
calm and
disappear.
very soothing voice. A moment later, he asks, "Are you traveling from far away?"
Yeah, life sends me to places far and wide.
As it does to us all. The man is quiet again, but then throws a dry stick into the flames. Sparks fly up like a cloud of fireflies into the cold heavens as he asks, "Did you hear what happened in Krasnoznameny? It's a city to the west of here." You feel a strange urge to tell him the truth. Who knows why? Perhaps telling someone about your adventures will make them more real. Maybe even grant them some kind of meaning.
Jack, hello and welcome. I've heard that every person in Krasnoznameny is now parts of one vast hive mind. That's an option in the original? Oh, I think I know what I'm going to go for. Ah. Atom took control. It's theirs now.
Good old Adam. Guess those army boys got tired of riding in the backseat. Stranger adjusts his hood and sinks down into his tattered clothing. Say, you know what happened to that old bruiser Dan? Leader of the factory gang?
This has given me an opportunity to say what I want to have happened in the first game, and I really, really appreciate this. Dan has lost. There's no more factory gang.
Sad to hear that. Seems like the fate of Trudograd, that sweet little village is sealed. The man shivers slightly. Silence reigns again for a while until a wolf's howl in the distance causes you to look around frantically. Danger lurks in every corner of the wastes, and it pays to be cautious. Why then did you so calmly choose to share your campfire with this odd fellow, a man you know nothing about? As if on cue, the stranger speaks again. And what happened in the trading hub? Paragon, do you know?
Paragon is doing well. It's growing.
Glad to hear not all is lost in that corner of the wastes. The man stretches his arms up as if to pluck a low-hanging star. Tell me, who did you share your travels with back then? I know it's kind of a personal question, but indulge me, please.
I'm just going to say I was alone.
The man nods and again gazes down into the fire. You take a drink from your water flask and hold it out to share. He shakes his head no. 5 hard minutes of silence follow until you've had your fill of waiting and guessing. You lean forward, focus exactly on the darkness within the man's cowl, and in a stern voice, ask,
Who am I talking to? Introduce yourself.
"Over the years, people have given me many different names," your guest states without emotion. "But isn't it true that names, like other words, have no intrinsic meaning? Words are senseless, unless living people recall them and give them purpose. Thus, when we meet again, I will once more become nameless."
Oh no. Could this be?
Of its own accord,
Oh!
the companion's hood slides limply away. But its absence reveals not a human head, but a glowing, undulating sphere of crimson fire.
I fucked up.
Holy star! You yelp aloud, for a moment willing yourself to run, but already the night has vanished, dissolved in the haunting red glow. Never again shall you be able to hide from the invisible gaze of your nightmarish guest. That gaze is cruel and indifferent, and the lands it oversees are barren, burnt down to nothing but ashes and splinters of stone. You are so entranced by the endless landscape of utter obliteration that at first you do not notice how your own body has started burning. You are ablaze on the inside, like a bunch of cinders twisted into human form. And the wild, frigid winds Scatter your ashes across the surface of the dead Earth.
Ah. It's bad being you have no idea what it is. Don't think any of us do. Man, that was some nightmare. Where's my hat? Where's my backpack? Fresh Prince of Trudograd. Ah. Your brain just blasted the Mass Effect Reaper horn alongside Typhon Disco Elysium. Oh, incoming transmission. You take out the portable radio you given back at the base. Don the earpiece and turn the dial. Sounds like HQ calling to confirm you made it into the city. Come in. Come in. God damn it, can you hear me? Checking in. This is Jinya. I hear you loud and clear. Over. Hello? This is Vasily, the communication specialist. What the... Okay, now it's working. This is communication specialist Vasily, 2104. Do you read me? Over. Loud and clear. This is Jinya. Over. Oh, we have contact. Hey there, Jinya. How's it going? You in Trudograd yet? Over. I'm afraid your precious Jinya is no more. I just picked this radio up from her cold body. Instead of reply, the radio produced another storm of white noise. You move your earpiece and listen at a distance. As soon as static dies down, you catch a few more words from HQ. Not gonna lie, I couldn't make out any of that, but I hope you're doing good. It's probably for the best, my dude. Just don't get into any trouble. Everyone on the base is rooting for you. As you know, we confiscated all of Mycelium's archives when our boys took Kresmeniski. I cannot pronounce that for the life of me. I'm just going to call it Kraz. According to their data, the meteor, or was it meteorite? Asteroid? Let's just call it the Hesperus star. According to their documents, this thing is on a collision course with Earth. Therefore, your mission is extremely important. Do I need to remind you of your objectives? Over. I'm not likely to forget my mission objectives. Over. Always the option. It is. Makes sense? Well, just don't forget them later on. Check your portable computer regularly. There's a digital journal in there and a lot of personal information about you as well, in case you need to be reminded of your identity or past. And also, why did you give me this computer thingy? It's the latest and last invention from the Yaroslav Research Facility. This puppy sorts a self-destruct function that triggers if your body heat falls too low. Oh. Right. Data protection, right. It destroys itself if I die, basically. Okay. An amazing 1024 kilobytes of built-in. I've got a 1 megabyte personal assistant. I love this. And something else, probably. The fact that it was entrusted to you means the mission of its critical importance. Over. Now I have to keep my journal updated and make important notes in this thing. Over. Better static have that reply. Just let me finish briefing her and then we'll take a smoke break. Oh, Chinny, you still there? Just need to repair this hunk of junk radio. Remember you have amber level clearance, so you can always contact us yourself. Good luck out there. Over and out. Over and out. Click. So your characteristics, press up, quest, left, rest, right, double command. Okay. You jam the door of the closet holding your room key. It's an unfortunate mistake, but not deadly. Pick the lock, hold, press on hold X and close, and then choose unlock. Again, that's it they had in the space race and the moon landings. Yeah. Unlock. Hey! Unlocked it. Ginia, closet, Hesperus star, pheromone, Casparum red, all that. Come on. You never know. My AK, Makarov pistol, pew-pews, more pew-pews, a cigarette, hand-rolled cigarette full of smelly tobacco. There are too many smokers in the waste and not enough tobacco. Good smoke can help your concentration, but it's also detrimental to one's health. Doesn't work in combat. And my room key. Shout-out's done. Nice. I look forward to being surprised by them. Start to press open your inventory and press execute to put in slot 1 so the inventory puts you in 10. disabled. We can go through a random encounter and get hunters. Hunters. Loot. Progress random quoting is, I just imagine going up to stripper joints and stuffing my scalp inside them. Jesus. Where's my pew-pew gun? Like, is my other slots or is I don't know. Thorny armor. Yes, please. Army hat. Yes, please. Duffel bag. Armor back. A condom is a valuable item for the wasteland bachelor who doesn't fancy STDs. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Crude spiked armor, not aesthetically pleasing, but still effective. A Soviet army captains had those too warm for the wasteland climate, could still earn some respect from people around you. Fair. Regular old duffel bags, such bags were part of the regular kit of a soldier side of the already. Okay. Okay. Walking around holding my AK. Fun. DJ goes around and quote gets holy water? Oh, you mean lube? Comes to Trudograd. Rubles. Wasteland dwellers still use pre-war rubles. Soda bottle caps were briefly considered as currency, but the idea never caught on. I like that. I like the reference. Very much a fan. Electrical tape, super glue, fork. A simple aluminium fork, now considered a luxury item. I'll take both of those. Luxury. I love that she's minding her own business whilst I'm looting everything. Old boot. We have a date for the general election here in the UK. The end of Tory rule is hopefully near. Who's the Labour representative? I've been out of UK politics for a while. Take the condom. Jack goes for random quote and gets outpout. Lydia. Labour leader Starmer. Ah, so you're not getting rid of Tory rule then? Flash suppressor. Oh. Don't take count of these thieves around these parts. Oh, okay, fine. This is our turf, girlfriend. So bored I forgot to yawn. In front of you sits a well-dressed fellow with many rings and heavy gold or possibly polished copper chain. Looks you up and down, clicks his tongue and gestures at his nearby woman. I'm not carrying hiding, sweet cheeks. Yeah, I know. Maybe some other time. See you when I see you. Special light set. So glad there's a map function. I'm so glad. In there. So I'm just going looting. Just looting the entirety of it. Waste paper. Yeah, my room. Okay. Since you're not welcome here. What about if I shoot you? Oh! Oh, I can switch between following and moving camera. That's not nice. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Handsome dark-haired man lowers his hands from the counter and gives you a toothy grin as you approach. I think I should call the police, because you stole my heart. Lesser of two evils, that's UK democracy. It's Tories either way. Starmer is a Tory plant. You're getting Tories either way. Giggle and smile. Sexy beast. The man looks dreamily at you. You have an enchanting smile. My name's Julian, by the way. What should I call you, my beautiful stranger? I'm sure you can get by without knowing my name. You take a step back, his expression gone sour, but he doesn't seem to be giving up. Then I'll call you my beautiful stranger. And where are you from? That's not a secret, of course. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Julian silences you with a sudden gesture and looks around to make sure no one's eavesdropping. Not a word. We have to be discreet. Frankly, I wasn't entirely honest with you when I introduced myself. My full name is Julian X. I'm an intelligence agent from the ION organization. Strange. I'm a member of Atom. I've never heard of the entire life heard about such an organization. Julian's mouth falls open in surprise and his formerly rosy cheeks turn pale. Apparently he was taking your words at face value. Oh crap, you're not lying. Shit. That was just kind of awkward. He backs away slowly away, mumbling towards the exit, mumbling a confused apology all the way. You're not going to whack me because I made a pass to you, right? I thought you were a silly village girl. Crap. Thought I meant you were a normal person. No, you're a rare beauty, like a top model. But I never thought you... Oh, fuck. I'm sorry for bothering you. I didn't know. I better be going. Come back here. I will eat your face. Hopefully less evil. If the Tories truly collapse the tactical voting mandate with the Lib Dems, the official opposition, that might shift dynamic. Doubtful. Hasn't worked since the 1960s or beforehand. They'll just, if Labour gets into power, then the Tories will just use Starmer to make Labour seem incompetent, so people vote Tories in the next election. They've done that so many times. It ain't going to be changing. Well, he left. You come to the hotel owner who's busy at the bar. Yesterday you were too tired to talk to him much, but now you're so well rested. Why not? The man smiles, says in a obsequious tone. Hello, miss. How do you sleep? Hope the bed bugs didn't bite. Bed bugs? Please. Not even last night's storm could wake me. Good to hear. But if you do find yourself itching, please tell me right away. We Trudogradians value our hospitality above all else. Innkeeper seems about to add something, but instead he smacks himself on the forehead. Yes, don't worry about bedbugs at all. I just remembered something really important. After you went to bed last night, this fellow started asking questions about you. What a twist. What did he ask? Nothing special. Wanted to know whether I knew you from someplace else. I told him this was your first time visiting our establishment and maybe the city itself. I'm guessing he was intrigued by your stature and your gear. Seasoned adventurers are rare in this part. Can you tell me where this guy is now? Right, not. Seen him a couple of times in the outskirts, but he doesn't come in here often. Was he spying on me? Where did he come from? He was sitting at a table when you came in yesterday. Sneaky little fellow. Told me to call him Pencil. Don't believe his real name, though. Shocking, right? Thanks for the warning, I guess. Don't worry about it. Sure, he was just an inquisitive citizen. Would you like something to eat or maybe one of our famous souvenirs? Let's talk later. I've got to head out. Sorry, but can you stay a while and listen? Oh. Well, hello, Kane. An age-old tradition of asking something when I'm about to leave. Oh, I do love this. Yeah, what is it? I lost a very precious book somewhere in the inn, a surrealist novel I've been writing. I know it sounds foolish, but I'm an aspiring author. Please don't go out of your way, but if you happen to stumble on it, I'd be very grateful if you could return it to me. I'll reward you too. I'll keep an eye out. Oh. Oh, no. Don't they can't need season in these parts. Well, can I get... No, I can't go in there. Can I pick it? Not without being told to stop trying to steal shit. Well, damn. Jim's quick fingers don't seem to be quick enough. A middle-aged man with greying temples gives you a friendly wink. As you approach, he extracts a deck of cards from his pocket with a business-like air. I wonder what a deck it is. Instead of the traditional suits, there are weird pictures, icons, numbers, and short inscriptions. Welcome to the city. How about celebrating your arrival with a little bomb gun match? We don't even need to wager it out of practice. Bomb gun. Bomb gun. All I want to is ask a bunch of questions. I love to play around with cards, but sure, let's talk. What can you tell me about the city? A lot of people criticise Trudograd, claiming immigrant workers from the north are deliberately kept in poverty. Pensions are tiny and the authorities are trying to drive out older folks. New rooftop constructions are going to collapse, taking the entire city with them. But here's my trump card. This is where bomb gun was invented. Checkmate, critics. Oh, sure. Doom say hello and welcome. Oh, good God, you're speaking the forbidden language. Any hot rumours to share? Here's an interesting one. Some bomber gun cards are based on real-life celebrities, like Stioma Vornok or Kohenbom Birbidson. But did you know that Ratboy is based on the Kraz mayor? At least that's what the Trudograd papers say. No, that's just the forbidden and cursed phrases. The language is, French. I doubt it. Alright, I'm leaving. Woof. Local, global. Ooh. So the map is fairly small compared to Atom because this is solely contained within Trudograd itself. Yeah, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. It's a poocher box. A mysterious grey-haired man is successfully juggling an entire deck of cards in the air. The trick is so beautifully executed that it leaves you stunned for at least half a minute. As you come close, the magician shoots you a piercing look, quickly assembles the cards back into the deck, then without looking draws 4 of them. He shows they're all 10s and pats his pocket. Mutrix is clearly telling you he'll show you a special trick for 40 rubles. Hello, can you answer a couple of questions for me? The man presents a deck of cards and gestures for you to shuffle it. He watches while you're checking his watch and nodding impatiently. He's reminding you that time is money and you're not impressed in him else to spend it. It's the best I can do. Tell me that I gotta get going. A bit shifty there. A sweaty apple cheeked man is staring at a magician performing his tricks in the street. Anticipating you're about to speak to him, he turns and says, "What do you want? I'm kind of busy here." Hey, what are you looking at? The show, what else? Come on now, something's obviously bothering you. You'll feel better if you tell me. Man opens his mouth as if about to answer, instead shakes his head and mumbles. There's absolutely nothing bothering me, damn. Look, I'll tell you later if the time's right, okay? Could you at least answer a couple of questions? Sure, let's chat. What can you tell me about Trudograd? It's a cultural capital. I'm unsure what it's the capital of, but it's cultural, that's for sure. As soon as I learn the secrets of the famous magicians, I'll become a star. All the fat cats will fight for their chance to see me perform. They'll throw turnips and piles of money at my feet, as if I were an exotic dancer. So what I'm hearing is Chinio could become an exotic dancer. Oh god, that's not going to turn out well. Know any good gossip? Before the war, there was a project to build some kind of mega cannon here in Trudograd. I wonder if it still exists. If it does, is it possible to fire it? That'd be something to see. What do you do for a living? Let's get one thing straight. I am not unemployed. The unemployed are a burden on society. They got themselves fired on wasting the taxpayers' money. I, on the other hand, left my job to practice magic, to perform. I have a dream, get it? I'm a magician at heart, a maestro. That's good, but I gotta go. Just a random password. There we go. Want to zoom out there. Picture changing the squid with dance. Oh gods. Okay, so okay, that's right. Right. Okay. Map orientation and global map orientation being different bamboozled me slightly. Oh, this looks like it's going to be important. There's people with guns here. Trudograd is a city of degenerates. Well, I want to talk to you then. Bear with me 1 second. I need to send a message. Well, see if we had any more entries. Oh, we've had a withdrawal of an entry. Okay. Let's just remove that name from the wheel. I mean, to be fair, now it might as well be flipping a coin. A blonde woman is pacing in a short circuit, cooing softly to the baby held close to her chest. Having noticed, or rather sensed your presence, she squints and smiles with poorly concealed anger. What are you looking at? Are you a crook sent by his so-called father to harass me? Nobody sent me. Who's this father you're talking about? The woman is so surprised by your question, she almost dropped her baby. At the very last moment, she recovers her fumble and pulls it back to her chest. The baby doesn't cry or otherwise react. So you don't know anything about the rat fornicator or any of the corrupt officials protecting you? Rat fornicator. Then you're probably wondering why a breastfeeding mother is sitting in the dirt outside the city gates when her son's so-called father is living a life of obscene luxury behind its blood-stained walls. Luxury, you say? Who's paying for that? Whose money is he wasting? Actually, no, listen without interrupting. You're surprised to see the woman pull a fat hand-rolled cigarette from her pocket and light it up while awkwardly clutching her baby under one arm. She's blowing smoke right into her son's face, but the baby remains silent as she continues her story. Vasilkov B.Y., pathetic bum and verified psychopath, is a chimney sweep from the scrap quarter. He tricked me into having sexual intercourse with him, and now that I have a son, the bastard refuses to help us. Instead, he's spending my son's birthright bribing cops so he won't let us into the city. Take a look at the woman's still silent baby. You examine the tightly wrapped bundle in the woman's arms and realise it's not a baby at all. What she's actually clutching her to her breast, covered in cloth, is an oblong turnip with a smiley face carved on one side near the top. Oh my god. I had a feeling there was going to be something about the baby because it keep mentioning, the baby is, doesn't react whatsoever. But a freaking turnip with a smiley face carved into it. Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. Oh god, my throat hurts now. Oh, God. Wilson Russian edition. What the hell? That's in the baby. It's a turnip. No way I'm going to help you, psycho. The woman lets out a wild shriek and snuggles her vegetable child closer to her bosom. And Wigan goes for random quote and gets pissed off, Buck. He's a real boy, my sweet little boy, the fruit of my body, the sin of my soul, my love child without reprobate Vasilkov, and one day this whole damn city is going to have to admit it. Fruit? Don't you mean vegetable? Ka-zing! Bye. You consider yourself a human being, any of you. No, you're not human, you're inhuman liars and sycophants. My lady, you are the one who's carrying a turnip with a face carved into it as a baby. What's that say? Minefield. I should watch my step. How bad could it really be? How bad could it be? Ah. As life drains through your dying body, you reflect upon your deeds and wonder, have you even managed to make an impact on the world? Oh. Greetings, hello and welcome. Reminds you of Wasteland? It is very much inspired by Wasteland and Fallout. Boom. Let's see. Let's see just how many mines there are. Okay. There's a mine over there. Need to be more careful. See a mine. Warning, mine ahead. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, ho, ho, ho. I've got to be really careful. Oh, my God. Even watching as you play, add this to my wish list. So, I would also consider getting the original Atom RPG, because this is a standalone expansion / sequel to it. But yes, definitely check out both these games. Landmines? We walk our dogs out there! Look, there's a massive cluster at the front of it, and there's just none. Oh wait, no, there's still a minefield. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, ah. I give the hydration reminder, Jack. See, I love that, you know, this one sort of moves with my head. Sort of. Oh, ooh. Make sure not to step on that mine. Yep. Oh, there's a fair couple of them. I can't get around that side. Okay, oh. It's not sure how the bucket flew off earlier, it's weird interactions. Hey! I've navigated the minefield. I have no idea what the hell that's done, but I managed to successfully navigate the minefield. Bought the Zombie Army 1 through 4 because they're heavily on sale for 90% for Zombie Army Trilogy and 85% Zombie Army 4. I've never been interested in the Zombie Army games. I don't know why. Just never had an interest. Could have gone that way the entire time, go and die. And navigating the minefield, I haven't actually done anything. Ah, bollocks. This feels very much like just because you can do something doesn't mean you're going to get something good if you do. Like Sniper Elite and Zombie Arm as a spin-off. Yeah, I like Sniper Elite, but not enough to make it into a zombie game. Like, I tried one of the early ones, I was like, nah. Sniper Elite should just stick to being sniping. But then again, you know, if it's got zombies in it, then it's, you know, for me it's got to be Left 4 Dead or maybe a couple of other things, but mostly nah. Yeah, well, these two. Thought later didn't see the person rage on command. I can't take my eyes off him. Don't let me get them out. What? The grey-haired but is still hearty fellow in his 50s is staring angrily at the park lot guard, who looks nonplussed. Turning to you, he tightly pinches the bridge of his nose. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This enemy of justice wants to stand in the way of a man getting even with his son's murderer. Sniper Elite is awesome when it has sniper missions, but the on-the-ground normal shooter part sucks so much, like in the first Ghost Warrior. Yeah, but the latest Sniper Elite games don't really have that many on-the-ground ones. Like, you know, you can walk around and not have many worries outside of your sniping. If someone's killed, you should go to the police. Matt spits on the ground in disgust. That money bags as the police in his hip pocket. Justice will turn a blind eye to anything you flash a bundle of rubles, even murdering children. You go to zombie games, Left 4 Dead and World War Z. Played World War Z once. need to play it more, but it's one of those games that's just not fun without people. It's Sniper Elite, not on the ground boots elite. I mean, because of the time period it's set in, it's actually accurate to be, moving around more. I see, and why aren't you allowed into the parking lot? Because last time I came this close to tearing that beast behind the fence to pieces. Calm down, where do you think you are? It's a decent city of decent people. Decency. Got with your girlfriend's at the park. There. Decent, my hairy ass. Lawless, that's what it is. Far more so than up north. You cover up for murderers. Who are you talking about? Man grimaces and gestures to the fence around the parking lot. See that expensively dressed creep standing near the large truck with the bodyguard? That's Ganiev the merchant, an all-round sick fuck. A month ago, on his way to deliver goods to the city, he crossed paths with my son Vitya. The boy was walking along the road and picking berries by the swamp. Right, then what? Yeah, Weird West now sailed to get up to me. Weird West is a very good game. Then what? Instead of driving down the nice, even, straight road, a piece of shit jerked the wheel and ran up the shoulder. I keep seeing Vitya's bent body flying through the air and rolling over and over until it hit the ground. He killed my son for no reason at all, that beast, because he knew he would get scot-free in the city of corruption. Mad with grief and revenge, the father looks like he's going to burst into tears. That's terrible. What are you going to do now? Man lapses into silence and glances suspiciously at the parking guard. I have a couple of ideas, but let's discuss them in my room at the hotel. I don't want to talk in front of this lickspittle. Man shoots the guard one last disdainful look and leaves. Alrighty, we'll see. So, dude. The robust guy pacing the length of the parking lot stops to greet you. While smiling his apple cheek gob suggests he's eager to talk. I have no idea who you are, but I have a feeling we're going to get along well. You guard this parking lot, am I right? Correct. I'm a parking lot guard. The city and the merchants pay me to keep their cars safe. See, now answer a couple of questions. Be honoured, what would you like to know? What can you tell me about this place? After the war, swamps covered most of the area around Trudograd. It's not so noticeable right now, but in spring there's a serious flooding problem. Otherwise, there's nothing special about it. Mutants, gangsters, all kinds of psychopaths, a classic mix. What's your name, pal? My name's Ustin Ivanov, but most call me Guard Ivanov. Cool. What can you tell me about Trudograd? The fine big city, not a dump like Kraz, which was totally messed up a couple of years ago. If what travellers are saying is true, it's still far from sane. Wasn't me at all. Plus 774 out of 39 is a good deal. That is a good deal. It's about the same deal I got on Anthem, only I paid less for Anthem. And I'm actually still enjoying Anthem. Like, the past couple of games that I've bought, getting Warhammer Chaos Bane and Anthem, I do not see what people hate about them. I really don't. I've been having a lot of fun with both of them. I just do not see why people seem to universally hate them. Have you heard any rumours? Yeah, I heard the huge number of weapons was smuggled into the city. That's a lot of guns and things in Trudograd already, but rumour has it it's enough to equip an army. Some Skuldorg is afoot. You can quote me on that. Let's change the subject. No problem. Anything else? Nothing, I'm leaving already. Ciao. Right, so can we talk to this guy and see if what he did was, like... He tried to play Anthem and wouldn't connect to the server that day. Oof. I've had no issues. You like the car? A swarthy man in his 30s greets you. He seems cautious at first, but visibly relaxes once he's had a good look at your face. He speaks with a particularly perceptible southern accent. Saw you talking about the old fella outside. He must have told you about the accent. Well, go ahead. What can I do for you, comrade? Then tell me, why did you kill that man's son? The man's face darkens. He lowers his eyes before answering in a voice heavy with pain. Why, I was in a rush to deliver my cargo, and this boy was in the middle of the highway, staggering drunk. I honked my horn and he flipped me the bird. They made a gesture as if to say, go ahead and run me down, I don't give a shit. Yes, it's my fault. I should have slowed down, but instead I tried to swerve around him, scare him a little. Who could imagine he would jump right at my windshield? Probably he was too drunk to realise his little prank would be lethal, or maybe he was doing it so he can blackmail me afterwards. I know people do that. I can say bollocks to him. But his father claims you did it on purpose. I know, it hurts that he thinks that, it really does. I paid for the boy's funeral, tried to help the family a little. I begged the father's forgiveness, literally on my knees, because of course I feel responsible. Nothing's been the same since that day. Is there a dark tide for Warhammer? No. Chaos Bane. The old bastard doesn't give a toss. He spent the money I gave them on booze and bomber gun. Now he hangs around the parking lot trying to extort more money from me. I just don't know what to do. Huh. Ah. We can go for a random quota and get spectral shit bucket. Ah. Once I've heard your side of this, I'll go. Huh. Well, there's more of that than meets the eye. Let's go and go to the hotel and have a look-see this guy. Right, okay, it's pretty much a straight line where I am. Phoenix goes for a random quota and gets Chinyo on the floor, twitching after eating a Twix. No idea what the context for that was. Chinyo with a chocolate allergy? Right, this guy said about his hotel room. But he's not in here. Guess when I have it as well and see nothing wrong with that, like it as well, and of course I picked up. See, the only thing I actually have a massive issue with in that game is the voice acting. Most of it's terrible. Like, really terrible. They've got 4 linked voice actors. Keith Silverstein is one, but the voice actress who did the elf, what the fuck? Does not sound like an actual professional voice actor. Sounds like, you know, someone from The Office. This is not the guy I'm thinking of. Have we met? No, but you get one came to me. Alright, you can call me Castialbin. I'm visiting Trudograd on business. I'm promoting a book series. I see. I think I better go now. Some random adventurer stopped by. Where's this dude? Quests. Railgun. Missing professor. Open there. Ah! I love words. Ah! Ah. So it's not there. Oof. I love it. Oof. That's the only thing she says. Oof. Boxes. Hair fur. It's warm and soft, but more importantly, can earn you a couple of kopecks. Sure. Oh, it has a grey outline when I've looked at it. Brick. Yes. Chinyo won't go anywhere without a brick. Oh my god, there's toilet paper. A log. Captain's log. But Giggle, when they're talking, they say the powers one player, not to worry, have 5 summons. I only need 1 summon. Have 140,000 points. Instant series, I guess so she goes nuts. Yet, please don't. Please, you know, please spend with those points with moderation. It's already been, you know, a complete mass point spend that got to the point where I had to turn some of the things off. I might be retired, but the thing of, you know, not spamming the points redeems is still a rule. Chase this chicken. Ah, well. Ah! There's a wall. That's not spans like once every 5 minutes. But if it's constant though, that's still a bit iffy. It's still too much in a small chat. I don't know where this guy has gone who... I do not know where that guy has gone. Maybe I should have followed him. Oh well. A fine dressed lady in a headscarf stands before you. She looks deeply concerned about something or other. Don't walk away just yet, honey. Like, suddenly examine her. Clean clothes and bright eyes. The lady doesn't look anything like the robbers and drug addicts typical of the Waste. As you're looking, however, she continues. No second story of the hotel? Nope. See, I'm in charge of the bathhouse here at the inn. Arms. And? The thing is, the steam room isn't working because it's jam-packed with rats. Now, if some kind soul were to kill them all, are you suggesting that I undertake the extermination? Me? Suggesting? I'd never even think of doing something like that. Makes the extra pause. But if you do get rid of them, that'd be pretty awesome. Just saying. Oh, why not? Let me try and help you. I'm sure it won't be any trouble for you to eradicate those furballs, and if I'm wrong, well, then I guess I'll find someone else to do the job. But I'm sure you can do it. Try and finish up by today, okay? Hope you can. Chance 0. How have I got 0 chance to hit with a... How have I got 0 chance to hit with a gun that I'm supposed to be really good with? What? Aim. Let me bring my knife out. Target is too far. Then action was oh 3. Okay. In turn. Got a critical hit. One down. 2 down. 3. Jesus, Chinya. Sentence clear, happy. Thank you for killing those rats. Now I'm going to give you a wash for free. Get out of the bathing doors and start the steam. Take a steam bath. Oh my. It healed me. I love that. Right, tomorrow for another wash. Bathing too often isn't healthy. Just want to ask a few questions. What do you want to know? What's your name? Odotova, very nice to meet you. This sauna yours? This bath is mine, at least now it is. I used to have this colleague, but he got gored by boars not too long ago. Ooh, boar gored. Yeah, being at least one of the deads were Finnish. From what I've seen, they're all Ukrainian. It's a pity. He was a good, hard-working man. So here's my advice. Be careful outside the walls. Wild animals no longer fear people. More so, they're really pushing to get above us in the food chain. Anything interesting? And I paused by the inn a couple of weeks ago, glanced around at everything else for the first time. I asked him where he came from, and he said, and he was, and I quote, exiled from paradise. I wonder what kind of paradise he meant. Maybe it's a kind of pre-war bunker. There are plenty of those scattered around the city. Well, I have to go now. Still have no idea where this guy is. Like, he said he'd be waiting for me in his hotel room, unless there's more than one... Never mind. He's there. The grey-haired but still hearty fellow in his 50s agreed to a nod, the fire rage in his eyes within the parking lot guard is now turned dull with despair. You came. That's good. You ready to hear my offer? That's why I'm here. Come on, let's hear your plan. Man's voice talks to a conspiratorial whisper. Tonight, I'll give the high sign to a chap I know, who will tell the murderer that someone scratched his car. When he and his pet monkey come on to find out what happened, we'll whack them together. You can take all the gear, money, whatever anything you find on this piece of shit and his crumb bum sidekick. If not for my little boy, let this be for all the people he'll never had a chance to kill thanks to us. He asked for forgiveness, even paid your son's funeral. Man's cheeks flush beet red and he looks away in disgust. So what? If you think he pays me off like the villain he is, I'm supposed to lick his boots now? He's trying to throw me a bone and hope I'll go away. He doesn't actually care. He's going to care soon, I promise you. Help me, please. That sounds like lynch law. I'm not going to be part of this. A lot of those future victims will be on your hands. Is that what you want? I think I'm going to be just fine. See you later. The annoyed man waves at you dismissively. You don't want to help to avenge my son. You deprived me of a new slave. Slave? Can I fuck out and I'll do it on your own? I recommend you reconsider. Alright. Oh, I can't. Damn it. Damn it, I was wanting to try and lock him in his own hotel room. Well, now that I know his plan, can I go back to the guy and say, hey, you might want to know, this guy's going to try and kill you. Because, you know, like, I feel bad for the guy having lost his son, but he's very clearly overreacting. Oh, I can. Look, I won't beat around the bush. Someone has planned to kill you. That loon whose son I demolished from my truck? This is starting to get on my nerves. Look, you obviously helped with his insanity. If he ambushes me and you happen to be nearby, help me finish the old coot and give us both some peace. I'm not afraid for myself. I have a family. It would be hard for them if I was murdered. Not going about my business. So, I found that the man you were arguing with was planning to kill the merchants in your parking lot. That much is obvious. I recommend you go to the authorities. See, you might have to go. Fine. Fine, apparently, you know, I have to go to the police. Pretty sure there were two guards outside the walls up here. Turnip lady. Yo. You approach the city gates where the two guys lazy aim their rifles at you. A tall man with a kind face addresses you with hostility, at least for now, before you said or done anything change his attitude. Welcome to Trudograd. Not the guns bows in yes. Thank you for your hospitality, or should I say the lack thereof. Simply a precaution, all first-time visitors are welcome the same way. Now, please tell us your name. Gabriela Mistral. My name's Chinya. Guy writes the information, looks back at you. Nice to meet you, Chinya. What's the purpose of the business? Of a visit? No, business. Yeah, a lot of folks come here for that. What do you trade in? Ah, you know, this and that. Usual. I'll scribble something down in a notepad, tucks it away in his pocket, gives you a kindly, almost gentle look. As all, pay the toll and you can go in. I anticipate something like this. How much? Don't worry, this isn't some inbred provincial village. Our aim isn't to rob you. 50 rubles can go right through. That's not how things are done in a civilized city, comrade policeman. You think we get paid to stand out here freezing our nuts off? Buddy, it ain't much. No amount of complaining or pleading is going to break our resolve to take your money. Serious money. I don't have it right now. How about giving me a break? Serious money? Don't make me laugh, you cheapskate. I don't have enough strength to get away with that one. I know I do not have enough strength to get away with that. I'll get back to you once I have the money. Can I just walk past them? No. No, I can't. So we're there. First place 50 rubles, then you may enter the city. See, turn around, leave. Can I traverse this minefield? I should have saved. I'm gonna save now. I wonder why with my AK, because I've got a really high... Oh. Is it because it doesn't count as a rifle, it's an automatic weapon? Ah, that might be why. Bolts. Done scuffed myself again. Take out my knife. Actually, no, I'll do one better. I'll pull my pistol into my thing there. Oh, that sounds there. Okay, so there's a pile of what looks like scrap there. There's also a lot more mine. Whoops. You have fallen. All of your dreams, hopes, and ambitions are as if they never were. Never mind that. Didn't see it. Jesus. I need to be more careful. Really? Don't know why. Let's just leave. Let's just leave. It's fine. It's fine. How much money do I actually have on me? Oh, never mind. I thought I had none. I didn't realize I had 1,023 rubles. I did not know. Okay. I wonder if now I can talk to that guy and say, hey, you know, I've changed my mind, let's actually go and kill him. But when the time comes, I just shoot him in the head instead. No. Go away, shoot. That's not what I wanted. Right in the hand. Just fucking by it sweeping. Just not paying any attention to the gunfight going on in one of the houses. Oh, that's it. You can spar him. Yeah, fun. Yeah. Hey. Rubles, spoon, pistol, experiment, biscuit. He's dead. No one needs to ever know that I did this. Bye. Maybe we can go around to that guy and say, hey, the guy who wanted you dead is now dead. Pay me. Not my problem. I don't get paid enough to deal with that. Philippines quarantine for? Oh no. No, Chinya, we're not going to have you getting sex in the first stream of this. No. No, Chinya, no. You got to do me if I'll answer a couple of questions? Why not? Not actually anything. Okay. Ciao. Well, I dealt with them. It's fine, I dealt with them. It's completely fine. Who's this guy over here? The annoying man is those trying to pick a rusty, badly scratched lock on the driver's car door. Noticing you doesn't immediately return to this problem. No time for talking, really need to get going, but I lost my key and can't get this bloody thing open. Why bother opening the door if you don't have the key? You can't start the engine anyway. I have the ignition key, it's the door key I'm missing, and replace this fucking door after a car crash. And man, do I regret the decision. I regret getting a new door, I regret not getting a keychain for the new key, I regret everything right now so much. Let me help you. Man gets up, puts his hands in his pockets and lets you approach the door. Thanks. I don't even want to pay you, but if you help me out, I'll tell everyone in my village what a good person you are. Open the lock with the lockpicks. You guys said something, you can't do any better. Inspect the car door. You carefully set the lock, then the door itself, then the whole car. Finally, you notice something on the ground right next to the door. Then suddenly there's a tiny silver object. It's the missing key. What are you looking at there? Oh, it's the key! I must have dropped it while going through my pockets. Man kneels down to fish the missing key out from beneath the car. He tests it out, locking the door, and then turns to you with a happy grin. It's done. If you're not going to pay me, I'll be on my way. Sorry, I don't have anything to give you. Although, wait a second. Here's a sweet roll for you. I'll save it for my wife, but just between you and me, that dog of a woman doesn't deserve it. You, on the other hand, look like a person who would appreciate a fine pastry. The happy driver hands you a sweet roll wrapped in old newspaper. It's pretty clear he won't be taking it back. Thank you. Since my work is done, I must be off. Now he's fixing the engine. They'll never forget how you helped me. I'm just getting my things to be on my way. Safe travels. He did a good deed. I've done 2 good deeds. One of them was even involving murder. Murder. That whole thing was entirely not my circus, not my monkeys. I killed the guy in his own hotel room. Well, I suppose we're going to be paying the entrance fee then. What does the guard stuff say? The grim city guard eyes you carefully and grabs up his weapon. It doesn't look like he's interested in conversation. What do you want? Give a man a confused glare and leave. Fine. Oh no. Oh, Commander, maybe we could find another solution to our problem. Hee. You should be ashamed, madam. What kind of monster would use his authority to force women into sexual intercourse? I just use my authority to extort money from helpless victims like a normal person. Ha ha ha. And you're going to pay too, just like everyone else. Oh, here then. You sigh, you pay the extortionist. The ringleader salutes as he pockets your cash. There you go, now you can go in. I shouldn't start a fight with them. They will kill me. Burn barrel. You warm your hands by the fire. Still detail. Snowmobile. A lean man in a tank helmet is unenthusiastically tinkering with a weird machine on skis. As you approach, you see him give a last few turns to tighten the screw, then begin loosening it again. Watch him silently. The man loosens the screw and then tightens it again, seemingly without purpose. Then he knocks gently on the machine's frame and rubs his chin, as if thinking, then curses and pretends to check if the skis are properly secured. Keep watching him. Never seen that before. After checking the skis, spitting on them and finally kicking them, the man slowly straightens up, extracts a cigarette from his pocket and turns his back to the wind to light it. When your eyes meet, he hurriedly tucks the cigarette back in his pocket. What is it? I'm working here. Are you sure you're working? Because I assumed... When you assume, you make an ass of you and me. You like that? I made it up myself. As for my work, one day soon this baby will race across the wastelands again, hunting down all kinds of monsters. Manto suggests only the thing this baby will ever race across is the vast expense of Imagination Land. It looks solid enough. Why doesn't it work? Instead of answering, the man opens the engine compartment of the impressive fighting machine. You lean forward, but all you see inside is rust and a single lonely mouse who blinks his beady eyes at you before disappearing into the shadows. Satisfied by the absence of engine, you turn back to the mechanic. He slams the hood shut again. Why is this snowmobile here if it's not working? Good question. This is how the administration keeps up Trudograd's image. Leave them here, they say, so that visitors will be stunned by our military might. Yeah, right. Might laugh because they don't fucking work. And if they did work, when was there enough snow to use them? Almost never. It's an exercise in futility. Well, I don't know. Install a new engine then. I would gladly. And while we're on the subject, you can actually help me with that. I'm all ears. Man lapses into a tense silence as if trying to gather his courage before speaking with gloomy determination. Give me a length of rope, a piece of some simple soap. That alone can save me now. How about a gun with one bullet? I can't escape faith. Even in this. Even in the post-apocalyptic wasteland, I can't escape faith. Wow. I'm having so much fun with this, I really am. Rope a piece of soap, you say? No problemo.
Mortis.
Ah! Good to hear, you won't regret this. Hey, I'll even pay you for your trouble. How does 200 rubles sound? Okay, I'll start looking. I know where there's some soap. I've been mortised. That's the camp, not the hotel. Because the hotel bathhouse, I remember seeing there's a piece of soap in the back room. So I go and grab the soap. I then have the rope. Soap on a rope. I don't know what he's going to do with it. Probably, I don't know, attach the soap to the end of the rope, swallow the rope, and just get a very thorough cleaning of his insides. There's soap. I was going to say probably the only thing I would like would be a move faster ability. But still good. I'm here regarding your request. Really? Did you bring what I asked for? 1 rope and 1 piece of soap as ordered. Thank you. Put them to good use. Here's 200 rubles. It means a few that I was able to save this up without too much trouble. You know what? Happy to help. Go ahead and take them, no charge. Thank you. Really, thanks. By the way, if you want to see something spectacular, come back tomorrow or the day after. I'm going to show them. I'll show them all. What are you planning to do? You'll see. I've already invited everyone. My ex-wife, my bosses, that neighbour who empties his trash cans under my bedroom window in the middle of the night, and my friends. I want to see them for the last time. Sure, why not? Okay, I'll be waiting, but if you miss it for whatever reason, you only have yourself to blame. Right. Well, have a nice day. And after nearly 2 hours of gameplay, I've got into Trudograd itself. Welcome to the map of Trudograd. Set the available location by moving L and pressing X. Please note you cannot travel between exits. Between locations if you travel to the exits only current location. Cool. Location visitors thus far on the world map will be shown, as well as locations that you know about via quest, for example, but not yet visited. Note that before you can fast travel between locations, you need to visit them. Enter the unvisited locations to the neighbouring location's exit zone. Right, okay. You wander off to make stir fry. Mods, get him. Nice one, Lydia. Get lost, bot. Yes. That's why I've got the best mods. Press the artisan to cook something on the barrel pit, day or night, and buy a paramech. They only in the citadel, but be careful. The Mean Street Trudograd is not the place to hang around for too long. I've got to see what it does. Where am I? Is it like you're making camp? Yes. Kiosk and campfire. There's a nice covered hut here. From its depths, whining and meowing can be heard. A small window off the side of the rough voice says, "Hey, you hungry? Thirsty? 30 rubles for a paramech, 15 glass for a glass of fire water. Hunger 300 out of 1,500. Health 2 cold. Okay. Got any gossip or rumours for me? Gossiper. Local hedge wizards are predicting anomalous weather next month, but alas, that's all I've heard. I'm going to take a step back. Fire roars merrily beneath the grill, sending plumes of colourful toxic smoke into the sky. How can you do something to it something? Bob's red cream, Jesus. Roast meat. A good portion of roasted meat can restore your invaluable health. Cook. Well, it's no secret that roasted meat tastes much better than the canned one, not to mention raw meat. You lick your fingers after the meal, feeling that your life force is returning to you. You also gain a little bit of culinary experience. Roast meat. Oh my, eliminating my hunger completely. You're a lukewarm mod best. You are the best mod lid. I will not have it said otherwise, or I will teabag you. I'd like them apples. Do I just... Lucas, have you never heard the phrase lukewarm before? Okay, how do I leave? Ah, there we are, the Lexington zone. A blind old man wrapped in a cotton blanket is preaching from the top of the nicest over a snowdrift. Most citizens pass him by, but few stop to listen or even chuck something, like a half-eaten Perimax, to the ground near his bare frostbitten feet. A joke because I've seen people use Luke as their name. Well, yes, Luke is actually a name. Someone I used to go to school with was called Luke. That's not what he says. Northern Juggler threw 5 knives at Trudograd, but it's too early to feed their blades. Not while the juggler keeps his cocked gun in his pocket. The hidden gun, silent in the dark you fear. In secret, the finger squeezes the trigger. Pagash! Pagash is the name of the bloody bullet. Crazy fellow screams. That's what Lunatic's on about. Hush, you're like a marionette jerking around on its strings. I have no interest in talking to you. And there in the sky, the one looking down at us from all above. Well, there goes the fourth wall. Jesus. I find it soon enough, the old man snaps before continuing his rambling sermon. Continue on the way. I do like these loading screens as well. Mother told me don't do unto those what you don't want done to you. Now look, I'm fucking believable since you can't win in court, you're coming around the community of the bullshit. And then send this paranormal torture wants to be, I believe you until you go home. During one factory building, assassins need to interview the locals. Sit right there for a minute, I'll tell you how turnips will save you from hell. I'm a wild, untamed thing. I'm a turnip with a purposeful tinge. What? Nice. Boy's a stocky, well-built man in a nice jacket. He's warming his hands over a flaming barrel. The man glances around and wooders. Damn idiot woman. Who's this idiot you speak of, comrade? Man looks up, startled. What? Oh, that mutant lass over there, the one with the hooks for hands. He gestures a woman marching across on the street, screaming strange slogans about turnips, beets, and other equally insane things. Come on, I can't be the only one who noticed. There's so many weirdos around these days. Excuse me. They make up religions or pretend to be birds or whatever. It's nuts. They turn the world into a giant fucking freak show. Why do you care? Let people do their thing. Can't do that, sis. I can't just swallow my disgust and look the other way. I, Yakek Sakharov, spit upon the recent slide of moral standards. In fact, I am utterly disgusted. You wouldn't think of it a humble apple salesman, but I weep for our long-lost virtuous past at least 3 times a week. And speak of weeping, whip out your wallet because these juicy vitamin babies won't buy themselves. I'm interested in the inverter factory. Can you tell me where it is? No can do. Come here to trade, not to learn local history. Try asking some of the old-timers. Maybe they know. Again, I learned nothing. Could you at least explain to me why you picked such a weird locale to sell apples? The conversation partner looks away to see if he has something to hide. There's nothing weird about it. Why are people always so suspicious of me? First they spread rumours about me being a violent assassin, then they say I'm in illegal firearms dealer, paying the local cops to ignore his deadly trade. But the reason is my commercial success is easy as turnip pie. My apples are tasty and cheap. Local hobos like them and can afford them. Treat yourself to one of my apples and still am telling the truth. Too bad, me and my gang of trigger-happy criminals were looking for a place to buy huge quantities of firearms and ammo. You don't look like the type who hangs out with criminals, and I'm really glad you don't. What you do look like is a nice girl who'd enjoy a nice shiny apple, or leave without further discussion. Ah, show me your stock. Apples. He actually does have just a shitload of apples. Let's change subject. Something else needs to go now. Oh, hey, look. God. Policeman is frowning at passers-by on Trudograd Snow Street. He's standing all alone, bracing himself against the constant gust of frigid wind. I thought there was a factory called Inverter somewhere around here. Yep, there was such a factory way back when. Not much left of it now. It's a bit taken over by squatters. What happened to the rest of it? Can't say. Ask locals, they might be able to help. C. How's the service? Difficult and dangerous? That's confidential information. My presence reassures local that someone is always on watch. If things get rough, I can radio for backup. Respect your position. Good luck. Well, the one who had hooks for hands has now left. Or, gone elsewhere. City map for tourists. I am a tourist. Oh. Two snakes wrapped on a stick with wings. What the hell? Oh. It's a centaur for disease control. Oh. A hunchbacked old man with a long beard strolls around the room, using a pestle to pummel something in some water. Pummeling. He puts his tools away in a capacious pocket and clicks his tongue. Now, what do we have here? You're in dire need of medications, but which kind? Let me take a look-see in your mouth. Might have something for you. The pharmacist pushes his spectacles up his nose, comes close and squints even harder than before. Then he steps back to his former position. Lack of vitamins, weak immune system, typical. Every winter people suffer from this ailment, especially since the climate changed. But no need to worry. I have everything you need. Literally, you'll need every possible treatment I sell to get better. All stuff done normal grind. I've still got like 100 tomestones left to get. I'm going to be grinding them with the gold saucer. Frankly, I'm interested in the fate of the inverter factory. The elderly pharmacist takes a couple steps back and cocks his head. The old man's eyes are hidden by a reflection of the lamp on his glasses. Inverter, you say? Well, you're in luck. I happen to know a few things about it. But if you're so interested in the place, maybe to, how should I put it? Pay for the information? 1,000 rubles should be enough? Well, it's not the best deal I've been offered. That's a bit rich for you to tell me a little story. Yeah. Smooth talk won't work on me, young lady. Cash on nail, I'll tell you what I know. Not the best deal. I'm not taking the money by force. You can find this information somewhere else for cheaper. By all means, go for it. If I were you, I'd do exactly the same. Ugh. They're just later, Tater. I'm like, how much money do I have? Just shy of it. Nobody uses toilet paper for its original purpose nowadays. It's much too valuable for that. Oh, I love it. A toothsome rarity in the waste. A sugary sweet roll fills the consumer with energy. It looks like a donut. The fuck do you wipe with then, game? In Soviet Russia, arse wipes you. I had to. Ah. We'll clean it off then. Yeah. I'll clean you. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? Yeah, clean you. Well, this guy looks like he lives here, so, maybe he's got information. A shaggy-looking, unshaven guy lets go a bottle of hooch and glances at the girlie. Good health to you, gorgeous. You tell me where the local factory went? Asked my neighbour instead. During the night he stays at my place, but during the day he and his wife are out looking for heroes. With damn good reason. Go on, talk to him. Thanks, I'll go talk to him. Your neighbour, eh? Guessing this building. Locks of Lyoka, the lab assistant. The man sitting on the table is completely engrossed in repairing a complex-looking lock. When you get closer, he raises his head to give you a squinty look and speaks in a slightly nasal voice. Welcome to Lab Assistant Lyoka's Lock Services Limited. My name is Lyoka. How can I help? I'm trying to find out what happened to the inverter factory. Can you help me? Pretty obvious the factory once was here, and then later it was gone. That's all I know. I'm a locksmith, not a historian of pre-war factories. How's business? It's alright, thanks for asking. You here to complain? Did someone crack open your newly locked door and swipe everything you had, including items of deeply sentimental value? It happens, you know, even with quality locks like mine. No, I haven't been robbed. Ah, if no one stole anything, why spread baseless rumours about me? Why say I intentionally include tiny defects in all my locks that so criminal associates of mine can easily access the house as simple as I mean my clients? These falsehoods are all libelous and not true. You have my word on that. I think I'll look for someone else to make my lock. Have a good day. Well. A thin young man fiddles nervously with his thick horn-rimmed glasses, and after glancing at a middle-aged woman standing nearby, whispers, "If Mikhail Semyonovich sent you, please don't say anything in front of my mama, and you know, just tell him I don't want the job." Ugh. You mistook me for someone else. I'm just asking about the factory. Do you know what happened to it? Well, you know, I've never met anyone interested in that factory. Why aren't more people curious like you and me? That place was very mysterious even before the war, you know. So much security, a huge guard regiment, magnetic seals on every door, employee strip searches after shifts. That's what Mama told me anyway. But after the war, everyone sort of forgot about the place. The old equipment was sold and destroyed. No one cared about folks searching the ruins. If I only knew why. Such a mystery. I'll go look for more info then. Bye. Maybe his mother. Middle-aged woman with unkempt blonde hair studies with apparent amusement. I'm sorry, who are you? Why are you strolling around my home like you own the place? I first thought you were the friend of that ruffian who tried to make Slava an alcoholic, but apparently not. Just want to know what happened to the inverter factory. I'm trying to maintain a civilized household here, and why would I investigate some ugly lump of iron, dirt and sweat? All I know is it's disposed of, and rightfully so. I see. Bye then. Aww. Help us. Short mustached man paces back and forth, but he spots you, his eyes like with hers. Miss, please don't walk on by. I need your help. Help with what? Mustached man visibly cheers up and comes closer. You see, I have a wee problem. Nothing too scary. Just that some flesh-eating jellies called aspics has invaded my home, and I'm in need of a hero to get rid of them. Well, random phone grab. Hands. The woman ostentatiously rolls her eyes. Infested, huh? Tell this young woman why they infested our home. Can you please don't discuss our personal business in front of strangers? Wait until we get home. This information might be important to the task. Why they infest your house? Well, you know, mutants are everywhere nowadays. They just appeared one day and started. Don't listen to him. He brought the creatures inside himself. He was trying to breed them and sell their offspring. That was an amazing plan. Who could have guessed they'd escape their cages? They're formless lumps of jelly. A dog with a head injury could see a cage wouldn't hold them. Man mumbles something and turns away. Aha. So, who would want to buy a flesh-eating jelly mutant? Travelling circuses, illegal fighting rings, and plenty of other people and businesses. Just think about it for a second. Imagine a huge arena. Two mighty aspics ooze out and begin beating the slime out of each other. How or why? Better ask how or why not. Fine, I'll get rid of them. Don't worry, comrade entrepreneur. Thank you. I'll open the door for you. Just be careful. These little monsters are more dangerous and less adorable than they look. Why didn't you call the police? I did. They said that since aspics don't have minds or limbs or bad intentions, they can't be classified as criminals. They suggest I contact pest control, but there is no pest control in Trudograd anymore. It was eliminated during budget cuts years ago. In retrospect, I think they were laughing at me. Fine. Open the door and I'll do the rest. Give him hell. Why do you have 3 stars next to your health bar? Why? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Guy has a lively imagination. He must have been a DM in a former life. What the police are helping me. Sort of. Ow. Ow. Please die. Good. Hey! Pyramid. I wanted to use it, but sure. Oh god. Oh god, now there's two. I'd like to use on myself, please. Thank you. And now I want to run away. Making use of action points so they can't spend as many attacks. Jesus! Well, that did something, but also nearly killed me. Run away some more. Please, my dude, use single shot. Please. Well, he missed me, so, you know, there's that. Slime. Ew. It's fine, I'm just nearly dead. It's fine. Maybe I should let them know what I've done first before robbing them? Nah. The dark lube, huh? It's the lube that bites back. Me and a shiv. I'll leave them with their shiv. Ooh, closet. No fun. No fun for you. Okay, so they went round here after I agreed to help. Did they go into this room? Because they said about... I think he did. Hi. Massage. Please tell me Aspect's no longer playing my house. Yeah, I dealt with it. Really? Amazing! Though I'm sad and my noble pets died, I'll come up with a new breeding plan for them now. And this time it's going to go off without a hitch. No risk, only rewards. Yeah, listen, quit breeding mutants, dude. I should probably quit while I'm ahead, or at least while I still have a head. You're not the only one who told me to stop, so I'll think about it. Just think about it and keep the reward. Do you know there are still good people in this world? Why else would I see it as an amazing display of humility and generosity? Thank you. What can I say? Then tell me what's the fate of the inverter factory. Most folks never questioned what happened to that place. They had only other things to worry about, and nobody wanted to invite trouble by asking the authorities, but I investigated and I think it's safe to share what I learned all these years ago. The factory was disassembled and moved away from here by the former Army General and current Defense Minister Gleb Voronin. Now, why did he do that? Why he did that and where it is now, I have no idea. You can ask him personally, except that no regular Joe could just walk into 7th Heaven. 7th Heaven! 7th fucking Heaven. Well, hello, Tifa. Slightly acidic. Tell me more about 7th Heaven. What sort of place is it? That's what we bottom feeders call the huge structure on top flat block roofs. Do you see it when you're approaching the city? It's a huge district built for those who rule us, and those who are rich enough to buy a life above the poverty and smog of city streets. It's forbidden to us regular folks. Is there a way to get in? Sure, you can either have the parents who are important politicians or try serving in the city police. At a certain rank, policemen get a permit allowing them to visit the upper district. There is, however, a third way. Folks say Mikaliak, the owner of the eponymous tavern, is pretty good at forging entry permits. There are lots of police in Trudograd, and no single 7th Heaven guard knows every one of them personally. So if your permit looks like the real deal, they'll let you in, no questions asked. Why would they move an entire factory piece by piece? What was so important about it? I don't know, I'm not in the mood for guessing. Maybe it was useless and they decided to sell it to Astrakhan, or you reuse the materials for building the walls. Or maybe it was so valuable they wanted to save every piece of machinery from the hands of Marauder gangs. Must be one or the other, unless it's not. What kind of guy is this Veronin fellow? Don't know him personally, just his political inclinations, the laws he passed. I do know that despite the odds, he not only survived the dark times of anarchy in Trudograd, but even kept his seat of power, first as an army general and later as a politician. That means that he's either very wise or very powerful indeed. Thanks for your information. Alright, need to go now. Did it, I did it, I did it. Got the information and killed things. Okay, so it wasn't really me doing stuff, but hey. Woman grins for idiot and even makes a clumsy attempt at an embrace. Thank you so much for saving our living space. On deck to work, madam. Bye. I am very much in need of not dying. Doesn't work in combat. Eat the super glue. Oh my god, I do actually apply it to me. I gain 1% damage resistance, I lose 1 dexterity, 1 attention, 1 intellect, and after applying I get plus 100 toxic. It is actually getting high off of sniffing it. What on earth? Go to the bathhouse again, get a nice steam bath for those open wounds. Yeah, just boil my insides by the self-venting method. What's this? Oh, that's a better gun. Flame. Toxic mucus that makes up 90% of the mutated aspic body. Wasteland has empirically found out that when rubbed into skin, it can accelerate a person. Perhaps this is due to the chemicals contained in the slime, which were responsible for its movement in the first place. There's not that much of this place. This seems to be a exit zone to another place. Oh, hang on. If I go to the other side of this, then I should be able to go to the tavern, which is where the guy said I should go to. The loading screen artwork is so nice. Now this is the story about how turnips turn my life upside down. I see that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reference. Oh, hey look, power armor. There's the tavern. Other mounts, more on the Gabriel, Roundlander, and Nefertiti mounts. The only mount of that, of the whole list I don't already have is the Gabriel one. All the other mounts I've already got. Passing group of unhinged drug addicts, you sneak a look back over your shoulder, and good thing, greedy schmeckers following you in Val hope of robbing you blind. Run away! You sprint through the crook secrets of Trudograd and soon leave the board of narcotic enthusiasts far behind. Dinyo. I was not going to survive that if I'd had a fight. Would not have survived. This withdrawal is killing me. That's fine. You'll be fine, Chinya. Busy drink dispenser. See, when it was only, you know, like, that much on there, I thought it said cock dispenser. And fittingly, Wigton goes for a random quote and gets you Twat Cottage. Ah. But I think I'm going to end things about, like, it's 20 minutes early, but it feels like it's a good place to leave it. And also, the vaccines are making me kind of snoozy. But yeah, that's my RPG Trudograd. I liked it. Yeah, I'm a very big fan of that. Oh, very much enjoyed playing through that, and a very big thank you to the developers, Attent Games / Atom Games. It's the same thing. I think Attent is probably the Ukrainian version of how you pronounce it. But yes, thank you very much to the developers for giving me the key to this so I could play it and show it off. It's a very, very nice game. It's got so many references to my childhood. So, yeah, really liking that. So what we are going to do is we are going to do the prize draw for the copy of this game for PlayStation 5 users based in Europe. And seeing as we only have 2 people who entered in, we're going to do it as flipping a coin. Just get the window up. There we go. So the 2 contestants are Widgren and Lydia, and yeah, we'll see. So heads will be Widgren and Lydia will be tails. Flip a coin. Let's spell it right. Congratulations, Widgren. I will send you the product key for you to redeem on PS5 after the stream. But congratulations very much on getting the game, and thank you all very much for coming along and being here. It's wonderful to have you back with us again. Yeah, this is sadly going to be the last stream until I get something like this again, or I have some game development to show off, or it comes to the end of year holiday streams. There may be other streams done in Discord because, you know, there are still stuff like the Sly Cooper trilogy and Metroid chronology. Yes, chronology that I want to get through and show to people, and so they're going to be done in Discord. I'm not going to be on microphone, though I most likely will be recording them. But yeah, until whenever I do one of those things, thank you all very much for coming along, for your support. It's all greatly appreciated in whatever way you've chosen to show it. So make it. Yeah. Special shout out goes to Callie for the 45-month resub. Thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated and exceptionally generous of you. But yeah, until next time I see anyone, I'll also be in the Discord and be working away at whatever I get around to doing. Or be napping is how I'm feeling because of these vaccines. But until next time, until whenever I see everyone again, thank you all again for coming along. Have yourselves a good rest of your day, a good night, a good evening, a good morning, or a good afternoon, whatever the time is for you. Until then, though, stay safe, stay amazing, and see you later. Bye!